I'm Frank Panucci, Secretary of Filef in Sydney. This event, we've helped organise this event together with a range of volunteers in Addison Road Community Centre, and the performers tonight and everyone. We'll go through thanks throughout the night. But now I'd like to call on Claudio Marcello from Filef to go through the historical significance of tonight, why we're doing this anti-fascist free pasta night. Where's Claudio Marcello? Claudio Marcello is standing over here. Claudio.
I should explain something about pasta asciutta and about its historical significance. First of all, why is it asciutta? That means dry. Well, that's easy, because the beauty of pasta is that it can be served with many different sughi, depending on local customs and on ingredients available. And when the sauce is restricted, not loose, it's pasta asciutta. And most of all, why tonight is pasta asciutta antifascista? Well, and you can imagine that's a whole story in itself. It has to do with 7 brothers and their father, partisan fighters, from a farm near the northern Italian city of Reggio Emilia during the Nazi-fascist occupation. The brothers were shot dead by a firing squad on the 28th of December 1943. It was a murder that has since become a symbol of Italian resistance to authoritarian rule and for the overthrow of fascism. And it was the news of the fall of fascism that was celebrated in Campeggine, in the northern region of Emilia, with the inaugural pasta asciutta antifascista. The Fratelli Cervi were 7 sons of a communist farmer called Alcide Cervi, who had all been in prison for more than a month on suspicion of anti-fascist activity. Alcide, known to Italians as Papa Cervi, was a successful tenant farmer near Reggio Emilia, who had helped introduce modern farming techniques such as crop rotation to the valley of the Po River in northern Italy. Alcide was also strongly pro-communist and anti-fascist, and he transmitted anti-fascist values to his 7 children. I 7 fratelli Cervi, appunto, who grew up fighting against fascism and the Mussolini rule. From their modest farmhouse, they printed and distributed anti-Mussolini propaganda, while the farm became a center for clandestine dissent against fascism. Alcide and his sons organized themselves as the Banda Cervi, a resistance group. This led 2 of them, Gelindo and Ferdinando, to be arrested on a number of occasions, accused of anti-fascist activity. In July 1943, when the news spread that Mussolini's fascist government had collapsed, following the Allied invasion of southern Italy, and then when the Duce was arrested, crowds poured on the streets to celebrate. And it was then that the Cervi family was forced to leave their farm and retreat to the mountains, where they organized partisan units to fight the fascist army and their German backers. Their arrest and the subsequent execution by firing squad followed a series of incidents in which the partisans sabotaged power lines and attacked police stations. The 7 brothers were captured on 24th of November 1943 during a visit to their parents at the family home. Fascist patrol attacked the Cervi family and a gunfight followed. The brothers eventually ran out of ammunition and had to surrender. After Italy was finally liberated from the Nazi rule in 1945, the Cervis brothers' story became part of the national legacy of anti-fascism. The family's farmhouse at Campi Rossi, near Praticello, has been turned now into a museum, incorporating the Alcide Cervi Institute, which promotes democratic values. When Father Alcide died in 1970, an estimated 200,000 people packed the street of his funeral in Reggio Emilia. Today, the family's name is recalled each July when Italy's National Association of Partisans and other anti-fascist groups stage a pasta dinner in honor of the meal that the Cervi brothers served to local people in 1943. Thanks for coming and enjoy the pasta.